We're alive!
Wow, it's been so long.
Yeah, it is. It has been so long.
That's
How many
crazy.
weeks have it been?
What?
Too many. Like 4?
It's been like a month. It's been about a month. I think the last one... Go ahead.
It might be 5. It might be 5 weeks.
Yeah, it might be 5 weeks. I just know that the last one we did ended all like depressing because the thing with my cousin.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Forgot about that.
Place.
That
The
was a
worst
mess.
place to end it. It was bad. But hello everyone. This week is we're starting over. So I'm hosting, which is interesting. Pretty much, I just wanted to talk about things that we have been up to in 5 weeks. I know personally, I've not really been up to much. The only thing that I have going on for me that's like new is I'm fostering a cat in my closet. And kittens. Yeah, so that's the only thing I have. But yeah, so let's just go around and see like what everyone has been up to, I guess.
Okay. Who starts?
Noah.
Okay. I had to think about it, but
Yeah.
I haven't really been doing much. I've just been sitting here in my room most of the time, and just school stuff, really. Nothing much.
Marty.
I know Marty's basically.
Your room looks different than the last time.
Oh yeah, I changed my room. Forgot about that. Changed my room. I got new furniture, and got a red notebook.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
So cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
Next.
So really, what I've spent the last few weeks doing is getting more college stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
Got my financial aid information. Got scholarship information. Trying to think of anything else. Did some registering and etc. And been working really hard on my school musical. So that's gonna be something. Which I mean, going to a small school and being in a musical, it's not like going to a big school and going to a musical, obviously, because first off, like there's no stage crew, like there's nobody to like move props off and stuff. So literally, as soon as you're done acting, you have to pick up like a chair and just walk it off the stage with you.
It's kind of funny.
And like we don't even have a set. What we have is we have a projector and we have a screen behind, and we're just going to project images onto the screen.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good idea by my director, but and tomorrow's my last choir recital, so I'm probably gonna cry, and it's gonna be very emotional. So if we could pick an emotional word today, I mean, I have my video.
There you go.
If the word is emotion.
Emotion.
Or like choir.
Or choir. Or what was it? Chastity.
Chastity! Making a screaming re-entrance. All right, who's next?
Megan.
Well, I guess the last time we did one of these, I was in England, so I'm not anymore. I'm back here, and here as in the United States of America. And I've just been hanging out. Oh, yesterday I got a job. That's a thing now. So
congrats to Megan.
See? Money. It's a great thing. So yeah, I go in tomorrow for orientation, and then that's gonna be something new for me, which is kind of strange. It happened very quickly.
Yeah, because you just like walked in and basically got the job.
I sat there waiting for like the manager to come over longer than I actually talked to them about the position. They just were like, "Oh yeah, okay, you got it. Do you want to start like right now?"
And you were like,
all right. I guess I'll take the money. But yeah, that's basically it.
I've got a question. In Arizona, do they have a thing called training wage?
Yes.
Oh, me, you poor soul.
They don't have that here.
Yeah.
Wait, does that just mean you get paid for training? Is that what you mean?
It's
No,
like
like it's a different wage, right?
yeah,
Isn't it
it's
lower?
like here in
I'm
Indiana,
sure.
minimum wage is $7.25, but training wage is $6.50. And technically in Indiana, you can be on training wage for 2 months.
No, we don't have that, I don't think. I mean, we'll see
You
tomorrow,
liberal,
but
you you liberal paradises, you.
yeah.
Wait, what's
I think minimum wage is like 8.20 or something. But yeah, I feel like if you're training, it's just the regular wage. It's not like a lower something like.
I don't know what the minimum wage is here.
Isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
$5 or
$10.
$10? 10?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they trying to get it up to like 15 over in Southern
Yeah, but
California?
they're gonna
Right.
raise it like $1 a year
Oh.
until it hits 15.
Background noise.
Which that's a great idea. You know, a lot of like lawmakers, like they're either like super for like wage increasing or super against it, and then you got some people who are like, well, let's do it, but instead of doing it all at once, let's do it gradually. And like a lot of people, a lot of politicians are like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, and then everybody else is like, no.
I mean, I think it sounds like a great idea.
Honestly.
I think that, I mean, in such a gradual way, like doing it that way, I feel like it kind of allows people to catch up and adjust. And, obviously, if you're making $15 an hour, like in an office or something right now, you're not going to be making $15 an hour, like 3 years from now when it actually reaches 15, or 5 years from now.
Right.
Like you're going to be making, I don't know. It's going to balance itself out, like it should, right?
Right. It's not like minimum wage for like a basic job. It's not gonna be even with like a more higher up position. They're gonna probably.
I don't think people realize it's just going to adjust itself.
Yeah.
A lot of people like freak out when things happen like through legislation. They're like, oh, it's the end of the world, something's happening.
Yeah.
And like nobody like ever thinks like, hey, maybe everything's just gonna be okay. Like
maybe we will live through this.
like it's not even that drastic. Like
yeah.
Like through the Great Depression, you read about like FDR and his New Deal, and like how many crazy changes there were actually to like how the government was run and how like it interfered in like everyday business. And like, I mean, it technically got us out of like one of the worst recessions, or the worst like the worst recession in American history. So I mean, maybe changes are not all that bad.
Yeah, I think change is good.
Yeah.
Look at us. In the few weeks that we've been away, we have matured into economic discussing adults.
Oh, wow. So fancy. Let's stop. It's kind of grossing me out now. Yeah. The other thing I kind of wanted to talk about, I'm not very good at segues. I don't really know how to make segues. So next topic.
You didn't talk about what you've been doing.
Yeah, I already said. I have a cat.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's literally it. Like, I wish I had more. I'm sorry. That's it, really. The cat doesn't really like me. That's all.
That's all.
That's it. But
I think that hates me. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's all. Pretty much, I mean, yeah, no, nothing else. That, work, school, yeah. But I want to talk about, because while we were gone, one of our very own slugs made stuff anyway, and that's Brent. Brent made music.
Oh, I did.
And I think you should check it out. It's pretty good. It's, yeah, if you like Brent at all, you'll enjoy it. And I enjoyed it. I wanted to talk about it because I was like, hey, we were all very proud of Brent. So, and we didn't get to talk about it. I feel like if we were doing it actively, it would have been like, hey, guess what that just like released.
Right.
I'm sure we would have. For any of you who are interested, I'm sure we can put a link down in the description at some point, in this post.
That we can.
But I mean, if you can't wait that long, what you can do is you can go to Twitter and you can go to Brent is back baby, and it's my pinned tweet. It's on SoundCloud. It's titled Spring Break because while we were also during the recording and writing process, I wrote it on Spring Break, And it's not like, like spring break, and like, like riffraff. No, not riffraff. Who was it? In
Yeah,
that
what's
movie?
it called?
I don't know.
No, James Franco.
Yeah, James Franco in that movie. Like, yeah. But yeah, it means a lot to me. So if you would like to check it out, please do.
Yeah, it was good.
I was very surprised because like it's I would describe it as alt hip hop.
Or just don't describe it.
Yeah,
Or just don't describe it.
Leave
Or
that
just
up to
don't
people.
describe it. It's just like it's
It is what it is,
yeah.
That's a better way to
for
describe it.
interpretation.
Yeah, I liked it a lot, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit. And if you have a chance to check it out, then I think you'll like it. I don't know why you wouldn't like it. It's not terrible. Like, I'm so judgmental, and I liked it. So,
Yeah.
so if I liked it, like, you probably will like it.
I like it too. It's pretty good.
Oh, also, I didn't hear Noah's
Wow.
opinion on it, but thanks,
I can't
Noah.
believe Noah just said he liked something.
Nope.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I did.
we were
Yeah.
talking about this last night privately. We were like, Noah never says he likes something. He's just like, well, I don't not like it, or I don't hate it. But
You just thought it, and he was
That's
like,
great.
oh, that feels right now. I like that. That's what it feels to like something, Noah. How does that feel inside?
Nice. That's good.
Good. What else should we talk about? What's that? Oh, I wanted to talk about. It's kind of boring, but I wanted to talk about who everybody. Well, I don't know. I know that Megan and Brent will be able to vote in the election. I will, but Noah won't be able to. But let's talk about who we think we're voting for or who we want to vote for. And yeah, let's not get too into it because I know sometimes
Right.
we do.
Just keep
But
it
let's
light.
just briefly, just to kind of make it, because I feel like it's kind of important because there's a lot of people who are your guys. I mean, I'm 20, but your guys' age who is like 8. Well, you guys just turned 18, and you're like, it's really important to vote this election season. That's all I'm trying to say. Please
Yeah,
vote.
I have never
It's so
like
important.
to, and I just feel like it's a great year to do it, and I'm glad that I.
Fantastic. Find out when your primaries. I'm so old. I'm being old.
Yeah, my primaries are already over with. I was in
Yeah.
UK when it happened. I couldn't even do it anyway because Arizona doesn't allow you to
speaking
do
of
it
which,
at 17.
did you hear about like the crazy like a voting scandal there was in Arizona?
I briefly, but I don't know exactly what happened. I mean,
Like there were people like waiting 5 hours to vote. Like,
oh yeah, no,
because
yeah, I
they were
heard
so
that.
understaffed. Like that's nuts.
Yeah.
And, like-
Also, we were in JFK coming home, and I went to some like phone store to change out my SIM card, and the guy that worked there was like just strumming up conversation, and we told him we were from Arizona, and he was like, "Oh, did you hear about the like crazy Trump rally?" I was like, "Wow, that really like travels across the country." Like I didn't know people in New York were that aware of stuff that was happening. Like,
I feel like now, especially, they're definitely following this election and they're like looking at it because it's such a crazy thing. Like, I mean,
it
Trump,
is
like, are you kidding?
really like what I still don't understand. Like I don't think I will ever understand.
I have a super hot take. This take is scorching. It's that hot.
Oh, go.
I think Trump is the best thing for politics ever because he gets people to watch. Am I a Donald Trump fan? Hell no.
Yeah.
Would
I
I
think
be
you're right.
watching every debate, just to see how people how the candidates really feel about things? No, I wouldn't. But Donald Trump is up there and he's probably going to say something crazy. So,
I mean, if anything, he's probably making it better for the other candidates. Like,
Oh, for sure.
because obviously, well, the logical ones are clearly like, I'm not voting for Donald Trump. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So there's more support for the better
Yeah.
ones, and I like
Yeah.
that.
that's what's so great is he's getting people active in the in the process.
Right. That's why it's such a crazy year for it because there's never been anyone that like wildly stupid to be like in like the running.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been
He has a lot of people supporting him, though.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the
that's
scary
the scary
thing.
part.
Here in Indiana, he's pretty much going to win the Indiana primary, like in 2 weeks, which it's going to be a lot of fun. Indiana primary in 2 weeks. Speaking of which, I'm going to go see Bernie Sanders next week.
That's gonna be
That's
crazy.
gonna be really awesome.
He's coming to Fort Wayne, which is about an hour drive for me, and me and a few of my friends are going to see.
Oh my god.
I guess I just technically gave away who I'm voting for, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry.
I feel like it's mutual.
That was a good segue. So Brent's voting for Bernie.
And if he doesn't win in the general election, I'm voting for the Libertarian candidate. So
My shirt's dirty. I would have just like lifted it up. Not lifted up
like,
my shirt.
Your shirt is dirty.
No,
Like, what is
my
that?
Bernie shirt. I'm voting.
I'm also voting. I'm voting for Bernie. Also, so yeah. What about you, Noah? If you could vote, who would you vote for?
Kanye 2020. Ready for that? No, but I don't know. I can't vote, and of
Which is
course,
damn shame.
there's a lot of people wanting to vote for Bernie, and a lot of people my age, of course. But honestly, I don't really know enough about anyone to say anything about them. So
Yeah.
I respect that.
I really have no clue.
I respect that. You don't really have the responsibility at the moment.
Exactly.
I can see if you were supposed to vote.
You know what's annoying? I think it's annoying when like you go on Twitter and you see someone's bio and it's like Bernie 2016, and you think to yourself, okay, that's cool, and then you find out the person is like 15.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Actually, no. I don't want to say that.
I mean, I
what I'm about to say. Forget it.
I feel like it's almost, I mean, part of me kind of is annoyed by that, but at the same time, like, I'm kind of okay with that. Like, because it's kind of, I feel like this election, and because there's like a lot of social media happening, and like social media is at its peak, I think, right now. Like, the peak as far as, where it has been.
Bernie Sanders wouldn't have stood a chance if it wasn't for like his fanatic
Exactly.
fans out there attacking
Right.
social.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying like that, I feel like it's kind of okay, even if that person is 15 and like has no idea what they're talking about, because at least it's kind of like sparking their interest and like kind of
It reaches
dipping their
everyone.
toes in the pool of politics,
If
Before
Bernie,
I even remembered that like I could vote this year, I was like, I didn't really follow it at all.
Right.
But when I like realized that I had that sort of ability, I was like, oh, I'm gonna start like getting into it a little bit more. And I wouldn't say I know like everything about like Bernie or what he's trying to do, but I feel like I've done a good amount of research.
I think another important like example this election has proven to people is like you don't have to agree 100% with the candidate.
Yeah.
Because you're never like really going to agree with someone fully on every like opinion.
Yeah, if you are if a candidate agrees with a popular opinion, it's Hillary Clinton. So, and do we want somebody who really agrees with everything we say?
Because she's a liar. She like isn't. She's not. She's
Can't call
changed
people
so
liars.
many of. Yes, I
She's
can.
dishonest.
She's a liar.
She's
You're not
slimy.
telling the truth. You're lying.
I think of her as slimy. That's just how I think of her. She's slimy.
Honestly,
Yeah,
that's
Person
why.
you touched her, or
She's a slug.
She's morally honorary words with slugger. Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton.
Come on the show sometime. That'll be fun.
I feel like she would if we had more subscribers. She's that type of gal.
she easily
Oh my
would, yeah.
god. Yeah.
I know you watch the show. I know you watch the show,
Bell.
Hillary.
Whoever else she did it with.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I think it's so funny how I think it's funny how like Bernie on social media is cooler than Hillary on social media.
Hillary's made fun of on social media.
She's
That's
trying
the sad
so
thing.
hard. That's the part. Like, that's why.
She's trying really hard. If she could, she would reach through her screen to like touch some young people and then
Yeah.
like absorb their
Youth.
Their youth.
Their youth. Yeah.
She's so strange.
like, I don't even care about, like, a lot of people are like, a lot of, especially, like, Republicans who live around me are just like, oh, I could never vote for her because of Benghazi and, you know, the emails, yada, yada. And, like,
Yeah.
while those things are bad, I think the thing I would have the most trouble with, like, her being a liar, is the fact that, like, back in, like, 2000, she was supporting a bill that would, like, kick gay people out of the military.
Yeah.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
now she's
And
like,
she's like not even
ridiculous.
bringing it up. She like brushed it off her shoulders like it's no big deal.
it's
thing-
2006.
Talked about.
This guy just sweeping it away.
Yeah, under the rug.
No, I didn't really mean it. I was joking. LOL, JK.
Oh, JK, can we be friends? You have kick?
Got kick?
I would give Hillary Clinton my kick.
Yeah.
All right, well,
All
you
right.
go first.
I just had like I pictured something and I don't want to picture it.
Oh, yeah.
Continue.
I was just gonna say, if I've learned anything this election, it's just that. I mean, I was never interested in politics whatsoever, like at all. And then I was like, oh, geez, no, I don't want this to happen. Not Trump. No, like I don't know. Like I took this seriously, you know, and you know, I'm only one measly little person, but like still, I think it's important. But one thing that has like really, really like gotten me going is the whole thing with money in politics. Like I know that money was, you know, politics were corrupt, and I always knew to a certain extent that like you had to have a bunch of money to run for president. But like, if there's one thing that I've learned like supporting Bernie is just how much money is like put into people and how money controls them. And you know, you don't see much. I mean, now you're seeing more of Bernie on like you know, traditional media outlets like TV and stuff. But in the beginning, when he wasn't winning, or he was winning barely, you know, you weren't hearing much about him because
He wasn't getting much recognition.
all these people have donated to Hillary. All
then you
like
look at it
CNN, NBC, like that's wild to me. Like that's just bias. Like we're being fed whatever people want us to see, and that's just so annoying.
Biased information.
Yeah, and there is that like element of just briefly touching on it, but like because she's a woman,
Yeah.
like that's like a whole nother sub thing. But I mean, it's not like I'm opposed to it. She's not like
I just don't want
my
her.
picture. I don't want her. Like no.
Yeah.
She's
it's
not real. She doesn't
No.
keep up. Like,
Yeah. It's just like
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll yeah.
What
We'll
next?
see. Let's pick the word.
yeah.
All right. So this is the last little bit. Like if you look in there, there's not too many left. There's like maybe 6 or 7. I think sometime this week. Actually, no. We should just. I was gonna say Noah brought up a good point a few
Did I?
weeks ago. Yeah, a few weeks ago. He was like,
human.
not on here. He was talking to me, and he was like, I feel like we should all like come up with words, and then you could write them down and put them in the thing. That way,
Yeah.
it's like fair. Because last time, I mean, they were random words, but like me, Megan, and like kind of Noah, sort of like kind of Noah.
Chastity. Brent, I see you.
Brent, what are you doing?
Chance.
No, no. Chastity.
All right, here we go. Oh, I'm nervous. This
gosh,
is real. We're committing. Oh, okay. Lordy, lordy. Oh, Jesus.
What is it? What is it? Don't hold back, please.
Story.
Story.
It's not bad.
Story.
It's
Bad.
not bad. Yeah, alright. It's not bad.
I feel like
Okay.
my last video was a story. Like,
Story?
Just re-upload it. It's fine.
yeah, right. I'll do a story time. Maybe I'll do that. It's like, obviously. But I've got some crazy wild stories, I'll tell you.
I'm excited.
I
for
don't
this
hate
one.
it. I don't.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't dislike it.
I like it actually. I like it a lot. I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Kind of have an idea. But I
I don't
mean,
have the slightest idea. So. Well, okay, cool.
How many words left do we have in this batch?
Okay. There's
Also, what week is
1,
this?
2, 3, 4.
7? Week 7?
We have 6.
Yeah, 7, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, we have 6 in here.
No, like the
Gosh.
week.
Oh.
Is this
Oh, no,
week
he said
7 or is it week 6?
I think
Pretty
it's
sure it's
week
week 7.
6.
I
Wait,
think
I'm gonna
it's
check.
I'll go check.
pretty sure it's 7.
I'm already on it.
Oh, is it 7?
It is week 6.
I knew it!
Okay,
Whoa.
sorry.
Whoa. Okay.
Clash.
Very competitive.
No, I'm just saying. Oh, wait, no. My last video was not. Oh my god, it's been a month. It's been a month.
Uh,
That's wild.
That ass.
really.
Alright, do you guys have anything else you want to talk about? It's pretty short Google Hangout, but also we don't really have anything to talk about last week, so.
Right.
Oh, we should talk about, like, the videos from 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, let me
Oh, yeah.
look them up really quick. Like,
Yeah.
I forgot what they are. I don't even remember what I uploaded.
Me too. I was like, wait, what did I do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I remember now. Okay. Early.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my gosh, yours was so cute, Carrissa. Like, I cried. Yeah, actually.
Mine?
Shed a tear.
Oh. I was a little baby. Yeah, okay,
Oh,
okay,
I
It was
perfect.
so sassy. Like,
Alright. So, early. My video was reacting to my early years. Jeez, the process of that was so annoying. I recorded on Thursday. I was supposed to upload on Thursday. I recorded on Thursday, and I thought it was going to be super easy. I just figured I would screen grab, like, the DVD, like, screen. No, I guess, like, on Macs, you can't do that like that. It doesn't let you do that, so I had to, like, download a bunch of stuff. It took, like, hours. It was a process, and, but it was fun. My dad shared it with all of my relatives. It was really awkward.
it was on Facebook.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it was fun. It was weird. Like I wish me now could like talk to little me and like I want to know because I like kids and I feel like I was such a talkative little thing, you know?
You were, like, those videos. It was so funny.
I just had a lot to say and I would like to interact with.
And you totally look like Dora.
And I looked like Dora on my first day of kindergarten.
You
like literally the color.
exactly the same.
I know, it was so weird. Like some of the faces, I was like, geez, like that's me still. Like I look exactly the same. Yeah, and the attitude too. Like I'm not attitude. I have attitude. No, but like I was like grumpy
Personality.
personality.
Change.
Yeah.
I've got a question about kindergarten for like you guys, because okay, Megan, you went to like a private school, right?
Well, it wasn't the same one that I went to for the rest of elementary school, but yeah, it was
How
like,
big was your class? Like, how many people would you say were in that
class-
kindergarten?
like 4 including me. 5 at one point, but 4 in total. It was
Okay.
like it was like a church, but there was a kindergarten and preschool, like that they did, and then they closed it the year like after
Okay.
kindergarten for me. So that's when I changed schools. But yeah,
Carrissa, you went to a public school, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, and that was when you lived in San Diego?
Yeah, I lived in San Diego.
So
and,
you went to a San Diego public school. What's it like being in like a kindergarten with like a big class? Because in my kindergarten class there was like 20 people. So
yeah, there was like 20 people in my kindergarten class too.
oh,
And,
okay.
it was weird. I mean, I just know that in kindergarten, we didn't live in like a very nice area. Like my parents we weren't like doing terribly. It's just like where they had bought their house when they had gotten married. And they just like lived there. They didn't move or anything. So like when I started kindergarten, I had to take like a 45-minute bus ride to like a nicer area to take school, like to go to school there. Like I didn't go to the one that was just like by my house because it wasn't like a very good school, I guess. I mean, it was an okay school, but my mom and dad wanted me to like, I don't know, like she just didn't hear very good things about it. Like it was a very like gang infested community, and they didn't want me like growing up that way, and that's part of the reason why we moved. So I just remember, the only thing I remember about kindergarten is going on the bus there and being super tired. I had to, like, school started at 7, but I had to leave my house at 6. And I was just like 6 or 7. And I also remember bagged chocolate milk. And Yeah, and
What is
touching a
this,
hissing
Canada?
cockroach. I know, right?
Wait,
It was like a
touching
little
what?
pouch. It was like a little pouch, and you would just like stab it, and I just remember it was like really good. And then touching like one of those like Madagascar like hissing cockroach things.
Ooh.
They had one. Yeah, that's all I remember. Oh, that, and then being told I wasn't allowed to be a princess at school.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but that's it. I mean, that's all I remember. It was okay. It was nothing too weird. We left there in the middle of second grade, so I wasn't there for very long. But and Noah had the exact same teacher as me when he started kindergarten.
I think my brother did too.
Yeah, so I mean, it was all right. It was okay. So wait, where did you go to school? Did you do public school? Was it like a
I
private?
did.
What was it?
I did. I went to public school. I've never gone to a private school.
Oh, no, yeah, I've never gone to a private school either.
It's
I've
really
gone to a charter school. It's like the same sort of thing. Everyone thinks it's a private school. It's really stupid. Like everyone thought like they were better than
Everyone's
everyone.
gonna
It's
go.
like your parents don't pay for you to go here. Like you do realize that, right? Like
Yeah. There was actually a big controversy here in Indiana a while ago. One of the governor of Indiana like signed a bill that would that gave like taxpayer money to charter schools. And like
People got upset.
Yeah, I mean I was upset. I mean,
That's hardly. Well,
Why
yeah.
does that upset you? I don't understand.
why did it upset me? Because usually your taxes are supposed to go into your kids' education in your community, and you're off. I mean, and a lot of the charter schools here in Indiana are just like they got kicked out of other schools, so they have to go to this one.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, that's what a lot of people were pissed off about.
I mean, I would get kind of upset by that if my kid wasn't in a charter school. But if my kid was in a charter school, I'd be like, oh, that's fine, no problem.
Yeah, makes sense. But,
It also kind of depends because some schools, like the school that we went to, like little did I know, and I don't even know if my mom knew. I don't know. Like they are based their curriculum around classical like education and Aristotle and virtues.
what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I knew that, like I low-key knew that, but then when I started my moral philosophy class, we did like this like section on Aristotle, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally what I was brainwashed with when I was like
Oh my God, that's
in
so
middle
weird.
school. I was like, how weird. Like they always told us to practice our virtues, and we had to like remember, like we had to speak Latin, and we had to learn French, and like whenever we were spoken to, we had to like stand up, and we had weird like it was so weird, and I was like,
Oh, yeah. I remember
is this the
being.
Illuminati? Are you trying to create the next Illuminati? Like what is happening? That's probably
Remember how they had a boys' line and a girls' line for going into classrooms?
they did. They separated the boys and girls.
I feel like they did that in private school.
I got
Boys had to,
baited
like-
by some kids at my school, and they put me at the front of the line, and they said, yeah, when she opens the door, just go on in. So I said, okay. And I walk in, turn around, no one else is behind me, and I get a bunch of dirty looks, like, you're supposed to let the girls in first. And,
Wait,
yeah,
other kids made you do that?
yeah.
What grade was that?
Fourth grade.
Those kids predict the hell out of you, Noah.
Yeah.
No, so many times. Do you
I
want to
did.
tell them about the time you stuck your hand on a griddle?
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Oh, yeah, I was going to a Spanish academy school thing. It was over the summer. It was like kindergarten, first grade, something like that. And they're supposed to teach you Spanish. And I guess it was pancake day that day. So they turn on the little stove thing, and it's an electric one. So they turn it on, they plug it into the wall, turn it on, and they say, okay, we're gonna go get the ingredients. Don't touch this. Just wait right here. And all the cool kids, they start putting their hands on it. And since it was just turned on, nothing's happening, you know? And it's going down the line, so everyone's in a line, they're touching it like one by one. And I'm near the back with my friend Jonathan. He touches it, he's fine. Instantly, I go to touch it, and I burn my hand, and it's all blistered.
God.
And I missed out on pancakes.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was the only sucker that got burned. Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. Good topic. Good one. Let's talk about weird school stories when we were young, because I got some like funny things that happened, like situations. You guys have any?
Ooh, I fell inside of a urinal. Yeah, I fell inside a urinal, and because what happened was, I guess the floor was wet, and when I was going, I just wasn't paying attention. I kind of slipped forward, and the front part of my pants kind
Oh.
of got all wet. and it looked like I
It
peed
looked like you
myself.
peed? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And I went to the front office, and I said, I fell into the urinal, and they didn't believe me. It was the most embarrassing.
My
I
heart.
told them, like, you guys could smell it if you want. I'm sure it smells like water and maybe a slight hint of pee, but I swear I fell, and it was the most embarrassing thing ever.
Oh, my
That
gosh.
sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got
I've
one.
never peeing at
I've got
school
two.
before.
One of them was from my 3rd grade. So from 2nd to 3rd grade, I switched schools, and so it was my first year in 3rd grade, or first year at the school I go to now, Triton, in 3rd grade. So I'm sitting, it was really hot, and I was wearing a sweatshirt, and I was like, oh man, I need to take my sweatshirt off. So like, I went into the classroom to take my sweatshirt off because I was worried. Like everybody was in the hallway doing stuff, and like I went to the classroom and I was really worried because I was afraid like I'm really skinny, and sometimes when I take off my sweatshirt, I'll just take off my shirt by accident too. So I went into the classroom, like the lights were turned off, and I got in the corner and I started taking my sweatshirt off, and like the lights flipped on, and like my shirt had come off too. So I was just standing like shirtless as the teacher walked in. He was like, "Brent, what are you doing?" And I started crying because I was so embarrassed.
Crying.
Wow.
And I've got another story. All right, this one took place about 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh.
All of ours are old stories. Like, yeah, this happened 2-3 weeks ago.
No, I gotta tell this one because it's hilarious, and you're gonna laugh your asses off.
Okay.
So, I go to 2 schools. You know, I go to one school in the morning and then another school in the afternoon. And the other school is like this. Like I don't know anybody that goes there. You know, I know the principal and stuff. So like their urinals are really small. Like I'm 6'5", so I'm a tall guy. So I need a tall urinal, you know. But like when I go pee at these urinals, like my thing is a good like foot above like any blocking space.
No.
So like I really had to go, and like everybody was in the stalls, and I was like, oh god. So I like I start peeing, and like I'm just looking around. I'm like, God, nobody. I hope nobody comes out because if they come in, they will see my junk.
Mm.
And so somebody walked in, and it was the vice principal. He walked in, and he looked at it, and he was like, he looked back up at me, he was like, oh, and he walked back out.
Oh my god.
Why don't you just crouch? I don't know, like.
Because it hurts. I'm tall, man.
Or why wouldn't you say something? Why wouldn't you be like, I'm just tall or something? I mean,
I didn't know what to say because
I'm just tall.
I was so embarrassed and I wanted to die. I was like, oh my god, I just showed the principal or the vice principal my dick.
Bummer.
it's funny. I have one. In kindergarten, every year there was a farm trip, and basically you go to a farm, you look at the cows and stuff, you look at the little baby chickens, you get to like pick the eggs from the ground, you get to feed cows, you get to like you do farm things.
You know what we call those in the heartland?
What?
Going home.
Okay, whatever. Went home. That's so funny.
That was good.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I will give you that. Anyway, so I was really excited, and when I was going to school that morning, I told my mom I wasn't really feeling good, but like, just give me some medicine. I'll be cool, And she was like, "Oh, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, are you positive?" And I was like, "Yeah, Mom. We stamped these shirts. Basically, we got to like finger paint these shirts so that we could wear it on the field trip." I was like, "I made my shirt. Like, I'm going to the farm. Like, I'm doing this. I'm so ready." She was like, "All right, okay." So she gave me some Motrin, and I was on my way. So we get there, and we're sitting in the class, and we're all like on the carpet, just sitting there, looking at the teacher, and she's like giving us the instructions for the bus before we go on there. And I was like, "Oh Jesus, like I'm not feeling good. Like this is so bad." And I didn't get up. I was so determined. But as soon as we were about to get up, I vomited all over the place. All over the place, like literally everywhere. And I just remember children looking at me and being mortified. They were like, "Oh my God, like this is so scary. Like why is she doing this?" And I was like, I kept going.
Did you vomit on the shirt?
Yeah, I vomited.
Oh no!
I vomited on the shirt. I vomited on the carpet, and it gets worse because They went on the trip. My mom had to take, she had to pick me up, and I was really sad. I'm pretty sure I cried. I cried about everything. I cried. I'm pretty sure. And then that next day at school, and the rest of the school year there was, because I guess vomit is acidic. It like stained the carpet.
Yeah, that didn't come out.
And they weren't gonna replace the carpet because they cleaned it, but they weren't gonna replace it. So I had to sit in my vomit spot. Like everybody got to switch. Everybody got to switch seats, like switch carpet spots throughout the year. But they made me stay in my vomit spot.
That still makes me upset because like you were a child. Like
I don't think they did it as a punishment. It was more like no other kid wants to sit there.
Well,
so
it's not like it was dirty.
They should have just like had no one sit there.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like put something over it, or like it's not dirty, like it was clean.
No, but I had to sit there for the rest of the year.
Humiliating.
Were any of you like the kid that always had to sit near the teacher's desk?
Yeah,
I was.
God,
you were not cutting. There's no way.
Me?
You?
Yeah.
No way.
Because the teacher made you?
Yeah.
Oh no, I wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's how I was. I would never have to do that, but
no, I remember having to move. Like, I got mad because there was this kid. He was just like the worst kid. I seriously hated that kid. He was terrible, and the teacher was like, "No, you need to come and you need to sit in Carissa's desk. You're switching desks with Carissa." And I was like, "No, no, like this is my spot. Like this is like we're homies. Like, no." And she was like, "No, Carissa, you gotta go. Like you gotta move. Like I need to keep an eye on him." And I was like, "Why? Like." This is my spot.
See, I was always the kid that had to be kept an eye on, and it made me mad because, I couldn't do what I wanted, and so I would always, like, steal pencils and stuff off my teacher's desks, and, like, they knew it was me, but they didn't have any proof because I would throw the pencils away.
Man.
I'm pretty sure I was a little sociopath. It's great.
I have two stories. I feel like I've told them both to you, Carissa. But the incident where I peed myself, and it was in 4th grade. In that day, we had a substitute, but it was just our Spanish teacher, so it's not like we didn't know her at all. And we were outside at recess, and the playground was fairly large. Like there was, if you walked like pretty far into it, there was like an area with like a tetherball pole, and that's what me and my two friends would do most of the time. We'd just go over there and play tetherball. One day I really had to pee, and they were making me laugh, and I was like, no, stop, I have to pee. You're making me laugh, stop making me laugh. And they wouldn't stop. They were like doing it on purpose, and I was like, no, you guys don't understand, like I'm going to pee my pants. And they thought it was the funniest thing, and little did they know that I actually had to pee that bad. So, yeah, I peed myself. And I had to walk because it was like almost time for them to call for us to go back to class. But, yeah, so I had to stand in the line of the kids to leave the playground, and I was like full of pee. But nobody could tell. I was just standing there, and then I had to go back into the classroom, and I walked up with my two friends, and they were like, we'll go with you. And I had to go up to the substitute, and I was like, I have to go to the office. I peed my pants.
God, I wouldn't even ask. I would just walk out. There's no way I would put myself in that situation.
Yeah, oh gosh. But, yeah, that was like 4th grade, and when I got home, my mom was mad at me. Because it was like, I wasn't normally that kind of kid who did that, but
oh my god.
Yeah, I had like ugly uniform shorts on. We usually wore like a dress or like a skirt or something, but I had these horrible shorts on. And she's like, "Where are those from?" I was like, I peed my pants at school."
Oh man.
It was terrible. Like, I'm still scarred to this day.
I feel like every time. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, what?
I was gonna say, whenever you tell that story, like I always get reminded about that one time I peed my pants, but I was in 7th grade.
Wait, what?
Is that at home in the backyard?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, I was dropped off by my carpool, and I didn't have the key, and my parents weren't home, and I was like, Jesus, like, I gotta go pee. I was like, oh my gosh. So I went to the neighbor's house, and the neighbors like they were gone because they went to go pick up their kids from school, and I was like, God, oh, what am I gonna do? And I was like, I was afraid. I was trying to break into my house. None of the windows were open, and I was like gonna pee, and then I know it's like really disgusting, but like I had no other choice. I sat down in my pool.
God,
in
man.
my pool.
Filthy.
I got up and I was like, oh, okay. We just peed in the pool and ourselves. Like I peed myself and then I like sat in the pool to like not make it as
Cleared out, yeah.
I was in 7th grade. My mom was like, what happened? I was like, I just decided I peed myself.
I took a dip. I decided to pee myself.
I decided to pee
Yeah,
myself.
that's when you lie. That's when you say, "Oh, I just decided to take a swim."
I'm pretty sure I did. I was like, I just like I was in the pool. Like I just wanted to.
It was really hot and
I'm so wacky. I just
random.
So
swear-
random. I just wanted to like get my bottom half just in the pool. In my uniform. Like I also had a uniform, and it was man.
I ripped my pants at school once.
Oh.
That happens. Like, I think every guy has ripped their pants at school once.
Yeah, it happened to me twice.
One of my friends that was a part of the whole bullying me to pee myself. I like told them. I don't know what the right word, but gosh, I don't think I will ever forgive those two people for that because it was mortifying. But yeah, the boy in that group, he ripped his pants one time at school, and I thought it was the funniest thing. So I guess I have no room to talk.
Yeah.
My best friend, when we were in elementary, he what happened was we were playing kickball, and like he kicked the ball like so he was a big kid, so like he kicked the ball and it went over the fence, and we're like, oh no, you gotta go get it now. And he's like, oh man, so like we used to climb over the fence, and that's bad, and I mean we could have gotten some real trouble. So he climbed up to the top of the fence. And as soon as he like went to move his foot around to the other side, it just all like from the front of the crotch to the back.
Oh my god.
Man. Oh
And
man.
like he was like, oh, and he was like stuck on there because he was so scared of like letting everybody see like his underwear. And
Oh my gosh.
so he just stayed up there until we got caught and like we got in trouble.
Jeez. Noah, would you care to share your incident of pant ripping?
Oh yeah, okay. I want to say, I think this was 6th grade. Yeah, and I was just kind of, I don't know what we were doing. I think we were playing kickball or something like that. And I was running around and I just did something wrong and they ripped. It was really embarrassing. So I had to go to the office. Said, hey guys, I kind of ripped my pants. What can I do? What can I do about it? And they kind of only had I guess pants for like high school kids that get dress coded or something like that. I don't know. They only had spare those pants, and I didn't fit in them because I was only in 6th grade. So they called my mom. My mom was working a job at this time where she just wasn't available at all. So my mom said, "How about you staple it?" So what happened was we stapled my pants.
Oh.
It was the worst thing ever. We stapled my pants, and I had to continue on with school.
Was it like morning time recess, or like was it like?
It was morning time, yeah.
Oh.
And I was really embarrassed to the point where I refused after like one class, and I just sat in the office all day. I refused to do school.
That's terrible, yeah. Gosh.
And the second time, I just kind of owned it. I was like, all right, rip my pants. Yeah, it happened twice.
Oh,
yeah. The second time I was with my friends, and they all laughed, and I laughed too. And
Like,
it wasn't
oh,
as bad.
I'm wacky
Funny.
pants rip guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, my second one. I feel like I've told this story like 1,000 times, but it's because like I genuinely did nothing wrong, and a teacher made me cry, and basically, it was 4th grade, and a lot happened in 4th grade, and we were in like English. But our classes were split up into like 2 teachers, so those 2 teachers would do like half the classes, and then the other one would do the other half. So this one was like English and history and stuff. Now, she wasn't very nice, but this was just like uncalled for. Like on the side of the room, there was a table just with like arts and crafts stuff, and she had a bunch of toothpicks. Like, I don't know why she had so many toothpicks, but they were everywhere. And so I don't know how I started picking them up, but she like was making the kids like clean up the mess that was there, and I was basically like saying, "Oh my gosh, there's so many I almost said Q-tips, so many toothpicks," and she was like, "Don't say the Lord's name in vain," but she like yelled it at me, and I was like, I didn't, what? I didn't say it. And she's like, "Don't lie, you said it. Don't even lie." And it was in front of the whole class. Like, we were about to leave for like lunch or something, and the table was like by the door, so they were all lining up, and I was just like, everybody saw it, and they were just looking at me. I was like, "I didn't." And she's like, don't ever say it again." And I just started crying because I was like, "No, but I didn't. I said, oh my gosh." Like, I didn't say, "Oh my God." And it's basically my whole private school experience in a nutshell.
Just crying and peeing yourself.
Just crying and peeing. Constantly every day. I went there, like I first started going there in first grade, and for like a solid month, every day I would just cry. Like when I got there, like I did not want to go in. My mom had to like push me off of her. Like, "Go, leave, just, can you go to school already?"
Wait, for how long?
Probably not a month, but like probably a solid week
Wow.
of just crying. And then I would go in and everybody would be like, "Okay, like,
That's the girl that
what's
cries.
this girl?" Like,
Make her pee herself.
yeah. Not fun.
I don't think we spoke about the videos. We were going to. And then
Oh yeah. Oops.
So,
Yeah, we got too carried off on Carrissa, the child.
Yeah, sorry. So who wants to talk about? I mean, we talked about that's how that turned into that. Like talking about mine.
Big tangent.
Who? Oh, okay. Oh, Noah's video was the early morning hike video. I was there for that, and let me tell you. I mean, actually, Noah can tell you that whole journey because it was kind of funny.
alright, so we woke up around... What time did we wake up?
4 something.
4?
Yeah, we left the house at like 5.
Okay, so we woke up at 4, got ready, left the house at 5, and we picked up my friend Aaron, and this was really early, it's still dark out, and we decided to drive to Santa Rosa because that's where we had the hike. So we drive there, and we park, and it's still pitch black, and it's kind of spooky because there's just a bunch of bushes around us, and just all this, it's just really dark, we don't know what's around us, and we were really creeped out, and we kept hearing noises, we thought we saw things in the darkness, which we probably didn't, but you know, it was just really scary. And then my friend had a stick, and his stick fell and I guess hit the side door, and my sister and I got really scared by that, and I guess Aaron didn't know that he was the one that made the noise. He didn't think we were talking about that noise.
My door. Like, it sounded like it was scraped. I mean, I was the one who drove there, and it sounded like a scrape, like a nail. Like, I just imagine like a scrape, and I freaked out. I was like, "Oh no!" Like, I don't know if you know, like that feel when you just get so paralyzed with fear that your like entire body like clenches. You're just like, "Oh no!" Like, no.
The whole time we were thinking the craziest things, like, oh, what if someone is underneath the car right now, like cutting stuff up to make sure we can't leave, or what if they're hanging onto the bottom of the car as we drive out, like, who knows what's going to happen.
Oh my God.
Like, imagining everything.
Yeah, Yeah, I kept saying stuff like that, and we eventually got really scared, so we left. And then Aaron was like, "Wait, was that the noise that I made with my stick?" And and then we said, "Wow, it must have been." So then we kind of got over that. We waited for the sun to come up a bit, and then we drove back over to record my video.
And we saw some coyotes
Yeah, some
and
coyotes. That was cool. They were right next to us, and then they were not next to us. It was cool. We saw plants, people. We saw people.
Some rocks.
Rocks, birds, squirrels, sticks, trees. It was cool.
yeah.
All that green stuff. Yeah.
Did you guys ever see The Revenant?
No.
No, I wanted to though.
You should see it.
Well, it was when I was in at their house in California. It was playing in the living room, and I like sat there for like 10 minutes, just like watching this weird scene. But that's basically.
Wait, what was The Revenant doing in your living room?
Whoa.
Like it was out. It was in theaters then.
Yeah,
yeah.
what was it doing in our living room?
Illegally, we stole it.
Oh my god!
I single-handedly recorded it in the theater. You can mark my words. Take me in court. I dare you.
What? Do you want me to meet you in court? Do you want like a
Get sued,
Warner Brothers
just
sitting to your court?
loses everything.
Anyone. Let's see what happens. I know you hear me, government. I know you hear me.
Well, I was like right in my ear. But like
The NSA is watching Words with Slugs right now.
Oh yeah, always. I mean, why wouldn't they?
no time.
It's but like what I basically learned how to survive in the wilderness from that movie, and I'm glad.
Just don't get attacked by bears. Is that it? Or...
No, that's one of them. And then like if like you're bleeding, then what you got to do is you got to take a stick, and you got to make a fire, and you got to put a little bit of like a shrub on the stick, and then you got to cauterize the wound.
You could always just like, I don't know, patch it up. Just put your hand on it. Stop bleeding. You know?
Yeah. Just tell it to stop bleeding. Just be like,
Like, knock it off.
Quit that.
I need that blood.
What? Oh, I thought you said something.
All right, well.
So I really liked Megan's video actually because it was very cute.
Yeah, Megan's video was very cute.
I couldn't really do much in the position that I was in, just because there was nowhere to really sit down to do like a sit-down video. So I just threw it together.
What do you mean there's nowhere to sit down?
Well, like there was nowhere like good. Like we were at this hostel and it was really dark in the room. Like basically the whole room. What was that?
Just saying, yeah, I get it.
Noah's checking out your story.
But yeah, it was like we only had bunk beds. There was really nowhere to like sit up and set up a camera. But yeah, I just thought that was a good thing because we had to get up fairly early for that train. And then like a little while after that was posted, the whole Brussels attack happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of where this whole thing, like, our thing started, like, our break.
Yeah.
It was, we were supposed to do the Google Hangout on that day, and it was just too much, so we took that break.
Yeah. I wasn't actually there, but we had basically just left, and we were in Paris, but yeah, it was still, like, just a little spooky.
Too much. It's a scary thing. It's a very scary thing. And even if you weren't like, you know, I mean, thankfully you weren't like directly involved,
Right.
you know, but still there were so many people who were. It just felt like a wrong, like, I don't know. It just like puts a weird feeling, and I don't like it.
It's not
You
fair.
hear that story about the guy who like he was at the Boston Marathon bombing, then he got hurt.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
he was in Paris, and he was at like the nightclub, or not the club, the concert hall that got shot up.
Yeah.
And then he was also in the freaking train station.
No, he
Alright,
wasn't.
someone wants him
Yeah.
dead. That's my theory.
somebody wants like that like that's
They want him dead.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. I just like remembered the videos. Like going on social media that day was
oh,
terrible. Like the videos of the train, like oh my God. And obviously the airport, but like it was just so jacked up.
Yeah. Well,
Brent's video. I guess,
Yeah,
right?
Brent.
Brent's video.
that video, one of the wildest days of my life.
Oh my God. I actually liked your video a lot. I remember when you everything was going so well, and then that one cut where it was just like, okay, like I'm gonna crash and die, like I don't know what's happening, my car is exploding, I think. I don't know. I was laughing so hard. I was like, I mean, I was laughing at your misfortune, but at the same time I was like, this is so great, like that is so funny.
It was so funny, yeah, because I was so happy and like the mood was really happy and just like, yay,
Yeah.
I have chicken fries, like, and then like, hi, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
Oh my God, yeah, that was so great. I watched it the other day and I just laughed because like how crazy I looked at the video, like.
Yeah, I mean, it was seriously like 0 to 100. Like
Oh,
that's what
and
it was. Real
something crazy. So my dad came like that night and he you know, he helped my car out and stuff.
Mhm.
I learned that this motherfucker was following me. He was prepared for something like this, and he was just gonna he wasn't gonna like spy on me or anything, but he was just like, yeah, I just wanted to, me and Lori were on our ways anyways to, check you out and see if, and like just in case,
Ouch! That like hurts my heart, but like in a good way. Like that's such a
Yeah.
so sweet.
It doesn't
Like
hurt my heart, but it's very kind of them.
Yeah. So that was pretty crazy. So
that's so
I
nice.
used to Uber for the first time. That was fun.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you get killed or no? You good?
Did you die?
I think I survived. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the lab analysis.
Corner. Get in touch.
My dad dated a coroner once.
I feel like he's dated a good lot of people.
My dad. What can I say? My dad's a stud. But like, I mean, my dad gets more tang than me, so.
I don't like that.
You don't like that? You don't like that word for it?
No.
Wait, what'd you say, Carrissa?
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it either? Oh.
No, wait. I love it actually.
Actually, no, it's fine. It's okay.
Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one.
I mean, I'm gonna say it either way, so
Yeah, I know.
you can be honest.
Yeah, no, I hate it.
It really made me uncomfortable.
The worst.
Have I never said tang in front of you guys?
It's just so weird,
I
Brent.
think so. I don't like it. I just.
Like orange tang.
Yeah, no, we know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Teacher named Mrs. Tang.
Wait, what? What?
Not a joke either.
I know it's not.
But that's really funny.
What did it say? I missed it.
I had a teacher named Mrs. Tang.
Oh hell yeah! Was she an heir to the tang? Like a tang fortune?
Dang.
That's amazing.
Like, like
She
yeah.
aired to the dang portion. Oh man.
I don't think that word has ever been. I don't know. I don't know if that sentence has ever been like said before. I feel really good about myself.
I don't think so either.
And I don't think you've said it like as much as you said it right now. Like in
Yeah.
your entire friendship, I don't think you've.
I haven't. I've said it maybe 3 or 4 times. Like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm trying to like do our thumbnail here for this. I know. Does Marty know any tricks?
Oh, hey, your mom.
Oh, my mom.
Oh yeah. Look at the doggy. Look at the cute doggy.
Hey.
Oh, my.
All right, what are we gonna say to my mom? I don't know.
I don't know. I say we skip it out. I
That's
say
what I was thinking.
yeah. and then bring her back next week when the videos are still fresh in her mind.
Mart, what's happening? Noah?
Letting him out. Because he wants to be let out.
Okay. Well, I think we should end it now. It's been about an hour.
Should we drop a sneak like a idea we're all discussing?
Yeah, sure. Oh wait,
We
no,
should-
what? About the story? About story?
Not story. No.
What are you talking about?
About
No, the story,
Oh,
no.
that.
the thing we were up till 3 a.m. Eastern time discussing.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
All right, okay.
I'm very excited about it.
Okay.
It gives me great pleasure to announce that bar some crazy things happening. Words
What
with
were we talking
Slugs.
I don't understand what we're talking about.
You'll remember.
You'll get it in a sec.
Yeah. I would like to announce that Words with Slugs is planning our first ever Slug Fest. Can we call it a Slug Fest?
Sounds like something where we beat each other up, you know?
Yeah, that's the joke.
Like, we're
That's
all
the joke.
standing in a circle, like, just abusing slugs.
But the plan is to all meet up in California during August, and we can definitely record some videos and have a live podcast, which would be nuts. That'd be
All
nuts.
together, like, in the same place. That's wild.
It's gonna be really fun. So this is the plan. We wrote it down. We really gave it a lot of thought.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, on first week of August, Megan and Brent would come to California, and they would spend some time here at our house, me and Noah's house.
California.
At California, and we would do California things for about 5 days, and then we would do a road trip to Megan's house, which is about 8 hours away from where I live, and we would do some cool, fun road trippy things, and then
Just like a big slumber party for another week.
yeah, for like a whole other week at Megan's house,
So
and it would be Megan's birthday.
yeah. So that is the plan for now. We will keep you guys updated, of course, but it's exciting for me because I've never been to that part of the country,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not excited for the heat. But you know what?
It's gonna be hot.
It's
Also, you've never been
something
on a plane, so that's
It's gonna be a fun time. Like I'm so ready.
I've never done a lot of things, and they're gonna pop my cherry. So
Stop. Please.
Something tang. I don't really know how the word tang works. I don't know.
Leaves
pop the tang.
Something tang.
sounds like a weird like rap song.
Yeah, it does actually. I was just gonna say
Oh man.
Your next EP title.
pop and tang.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's our plan.
So yeah,
We will see you. Oh, okay. So unless you forgot, I don't know if you did forget, but my video comes out on Thursday, Megan Friday, Noah Saturday, Brent Sunday, and we will see you again next Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific? Yeah, Pacific time. Pacific time. For another specific time for another Google Hangout in which we do stuff like this and actually discuss the videos because we'll remember them.
Exactly.
You said specific time.
I know, I did that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
All right, bye.
bye bye.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.